As Riverdance this weekend brings this part of the season to a close at the McCallum Theater, a star-studded, song-filled, laugh-out-loud, thought-provoking 2023-24 new season is ahead with some 20 shows brand new to the McCallum. Here this morning is the man who will not retire, is Mitch Gershenfeld, President and Artistic Director at the McCallum. It is good to see you, my friend.
Well, it's good to see you.
Well, I tell you, you won't go away. We don't want you to go away. But you have come up with a season that I think probably is one of the best since we've been here in the desert.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm real happy with the season. We've got some old favorites, some new things, and I think a little of something for everyone.
A lot of Broadway.
Yes, we have a great Broadway season. I'm really happy. We're starting with the Cher show, which was on Broadway a couple of years back, and it has 3 different actresses who play Cher at different stages of her life. Stephanie Block won the Tony for Best Actress in this show, and it's all of the Cher favorite songs, Sonny and Cher, the Greg Allman, 10 minutes, and then her, her career even to now.
You've got Mean Girls, which I think is going to be terrific because Tina Fey, how can you not love everything she does?
I didn't know the movie, and when I went to see it on Broadway, I was just really impressed by how clever and smart and funny it is. It really is a terrific musical.
So do you have to see every act before you book it?
I generally do. I go to New York a couple of times a year, see all the Broadway musicals so I can make decisions about that. And then a lot of the acts, although some of them these days now, I just see on YouTube.
This brochure is just filled with some of the new things. What are some of the ones that you want people in earnest to come out and see?
We have a few things. We're bringing in this orchestra from the Netherlands called the European Pop Orchestra with the maestro. And this is a fellow who came out of the Andre Rieu Orchestra and wanted to do something a little younger and hipper. So he formed this orchestra, and they do a mashup of classical and pop music. It's really a lot of fun. So we're going to do them in January, kind of start the new year. We're also going to put a 70-piece symphony orchestra together of all the top studio players in Los Angeles and have the music of John Williams. And this incredible film music, played by some of these players, have actually played on the film scores.
One thing that I find really interesting is this thing called Industrial Broadway.
Yes, it's called Industrial Strength Broadway. There's a documentary on Netflix called Bathtubs Over Broadway. And it all started with this fellow who was a writer on the David Letterman show. And one of his jobs was to discover funny songs on record albums for, Dave's record collection. Well, he started seeing these songs and these albums from musicals that no one ever heard of because they were only done for the employees of the corporation that did them. And so there are all these musicals and great teams, Kander and Ebb, who wrote Chicago, wrote Industrials. Harnick and Bach, who wrote Fiddler on the Roof, wrote Industrials. So they were first-class productions, but no one ever saw them except the people involved in the companies. On Friday, we go on sale, and the brochure will be available. Also, we're going to mail about 240,000 of these out to everybody in the Valley, so people should get them in the mail.
All right, and if you want more information, all you got to do is go to your website.
Go to the website, McCallumtheater.org.
Congratulations again. You're not going away. You'll be here for what, at least the next 5, 6,
well, I'll be
10.
here for 3 years, and then we'll see after that.
Yeah, right. Okay, as always.
Good to see you.
Thank you.